Welcome back. Still with our news. Early this morning, an archaeological team discovered, whilst completing excavation work in the southeastern corner of the Karnak temples, a mud brick structure containing ovens along with cooking equipment as well as tools for baking bread. We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest for the afternoon, Mr. Adel Hamza, our tour guide. Mr. Adel, it's a very good afternoon to you, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Adel. Let me ask you a bit about the details of this morning's archaeological discovery at the Karnak temple today.
Actually, this is very important excavation. Although it's not completed yet, because they announced it this morning, just this morning, that they found this mud area,
Yes.
which is actually dates back. They didn't actually specify to which date actually this mud area related to. As you know, that the Karnak complex is a very, very, very big complex, and a lot of buildings were added to the temple through over the eras. Started with Sinister III from the Middle Dynasties till the Roman period. So more than 2,000 years, this complex of Karnak were, building temples beside buildings. But it's very well known and famous of El Karnak temple. So this excavation of today give us an indication how was the life in that period, one of the periods, of course, of the temple. The area, to be very clear, they found a lot of ovens which were used for making the bread, and also they found a lot of cooking instruments and jars and these things. So most probably this excavations can give us an idea how was the life in this temple and how was the visitors, or how were the visitors of this temple were big numbers, because the area they found this mud excavation, very big area also. And most probably, as I said, it was used for preparing the food and making the bread for the visitors of the temple and the priests of the temple.
Mr. Adel, tell me a bit about this discovery. How do such discoveries, in your opinion, change, our understanding of the layout, of the history as well, of the Karnak temples?
Of course, this will give us more awareness about the life in the Karnak temple during the period which this area related to. Of course, this will give us more information, more awareness about. It's not going to change a lot of the things about the temple, but will give us more and clear information how was the life in this period during or inside the temple of Karnak. We'll know more about the daily life of the people at the priests inside the temple. That's it.
Many discoveries have been made in the Karnak area. Could you tell us a bit about some of the most important ones, in your opinion?
They found, like 2 months ago, they found also some excavation where they were there by the French archaeologists and Egyptian archaeologists. They found also, beside or very close to this area, which was announced this morning, they found a complete city under the ground there in this area, and they're still working in that area. It's not announced yet, for the media, but they are still working in this area, and this will be a very, very, very big discovery or excavation, because they will give us also more information about the daily life of the Egyptians around the Karnak temple. And as you know, this it's excavations, if it's small in Egypt, but for the world, it's really a big discovery, because the world doesn't have a lot of history like the history which is in this area, the area of Karnak temple. The area of Karnak temple was the center of the world, as you can say, for the history in that period. So every day they are excavating, every day they are discovering something, every day they are changing the theories and the ideas about the Karnak temple and the other temples around it.
Absolutely.
So this is actually the beauty of the Egyptian civilization, that
Indeed.
every day there is an update.
Absolutely right. On that note, I'd like to thank you very, very much, Mr. Adel, Hamza, our tour guide and our guest for the afternoon. Thank you very much, sir, for all your insight and for joining us this afternoon. And with that, we wrap up today's episode of Cairo Local Time. We do hope you have enjoyed it. Do join us again tomorrow just after 4 p.m. for a new edition of the show. Till then, you're in the company of myself, Angie Meher. Thank you for watching.